Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Accrington career, where today we have ourselves another 2 games, I believe. Yes, another 2 games in the transfer window, in the January transfer window, shall I say. We have ourselves Barnsley and Morecambe today. Let's get straight into the first game before we get into any transfer business and see what we can do. And here we go, boys, ready and raring to go for this first game of today's episode against Barnsley. Let's hope we can put in a decent performance today and get ourselves off of this little bit of a poor run of form where we've only got 0-0 draws out of the last 3 games. Let's hope we can make a bit of an improvement now. We'll get ourselves into a decent position, or not. We'll just give the ball straight back to Barnsley here, and I don't know where the midfield went there, but Devante Cole had a lot of space to work with. At the moment, we're not doing too badly. Cadden is the man defending, coming forward, shall I say, and now with Connell, it's inside Devante, and it's over the bar from Thomas. And that shot is into the back of the net from the free kick. I tried to jump. I jumped too early. They weren't ready to jump again. And Barnsley have put themselves 1-0 up. And when I said I didn't want another 0-0 draw, I didn't mean I wanted to be losing the game. And right now, Cadden has managed to put that free kick into the back of the net. And one thing that I have noticed with this FIFA is these boys are clinical with their free kicks this year. As you can see there, top bins from Cadden just over the top of Fields' head. So unfortunate that I wasn't able to jump again. Can Guest do his business to make the challenge? He can, and now Field to try and bring us up the field. Can he do it? That is the question. He's knocked it past his man again. This man has pace to burn, and he's through into the box, doing what he does best, and he's put the ball in the post. Come on. Right, that is half-time, boys. We've gone into half-time at 1-0 down, and I'm pretty sure so far this season I've not been able to come back at all since when I've been 1-0 down. So, not the best of things to be happening in the start of this episode. It's now back into the centre with Wolf, and it's spread out. There we go. Nice interception by Guest. It's with Poli again. And he can try and come forward here, and he's making the most of it here, Poli. But is he going to be able to keep going to get into the box? He is indeed. He'll play the ball back now to Caden. Not the best of passes, but he's into the box, and it's well wide of the post. Field is the man on the ball now, trying to bring himself forward. Can he knock it past his man? He can't. Again, he's been absolutely clattered by the opposition. And this could be a big chance, and it is going to be into the box. It's an open goal, and it's 2-0 to Barnsley now, 84 minutes into the game. Oh, so many chances that we've had in this game, or so much of the ball, shall I say, and we've just not managed to do anything with it, and they have made the most of the opportunity, lays the ball back beautifully, and to be fair, it wasn't the best of finishes here from the man, but it's into the back of the net, so who cares? Right, now inside, it's on the wing for them, and the throw again, and Williams is charging forward here. It's played back again, and surely he was offside there. And he wasn't, apparently. It's 3-0 now to Barnsley. Don't have a clue how he was not offside there. Tedic is the man that's put it in the back of the net, but how here is he not offside? He must have been offside from when they played that shot, surely. It's in the back of the net either way. And now Field on the ball, trying to do something to at least get ourselves a consolation goal to end the match with. Takes the shot, and it's a tragic effort in the end. Ball played short, and it's into the centre. We're probably not going to get another chance at goal till the end of this match now. Before the end of this match, shall I say. It's now with Martin coming forward, and if there's a chance of anyone scoring, it's going to be Barnsley to make it 4, and they quite possibly could here, and it's a good save in the end by Savin. Ball into the box. We can try and get this clear. It's not worked out at all, and that didn't need to be saved. After what we controlled of most of that game, somehow we come away with 0 points and conceding 3 goals. And when I said that I wanted to not draw another game 0-0, I didn't mean that I wanted to get battered 3-0. And that's exactly what's happened today. Poor performance all over the field, and yeah, a 3-0 loss in the end. Right then, boys, post-match interview after that one. We have ourselves after 7 games without a win. How can Accrington Stanley get a win? We have to stay strong, and the boys have to get better at finishing, man. We're just not creating enough chances to put them in the back of the net. The only man having shots at the minute is Field. And what do you think went wrong today? Look, you can't win every week. Exactly, that is a very good point. You can't win every week, but we need to be winning at least once a month at this point. Are Barnsley just a better team than you right now? 100%. 100%. And after that match, we have had the thing come through to say Connolly has been sold. And after that also, we have Yarmouk is also... I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but Yarmouk is the man coming in on a short-term loan in Cam from Brentford. Let's go. Right then, boys. So just before we go into our our game against Morecambe, we have ourselves a press conference saying, is Sangre ready to step in now? It's up to the lad himself. He's been playing very well so far this season, to be fair. Next, are your boys ready for the game? We are in excellent shape, let's say that. And finally, we have ourselves. Have you any chance of beating Morecambe? We'll try and be competitive at the end of the day, but what's going to happen, I don't have a clue. Right then, boys, here we are for the game against Morecambe. Let's see what the boys can put together today. The new loanee has just come into the squad as well. I'm giving him his first start, like I say, on loan from Brentford. We'll see how he can do today. Hopefully be that little bit we need to create them chances. We've had to take off Poli for him, but at the end of the day, hopefully he can put in a decent shift today. And a lot better defensive performance and a lot better attacking performance is what we're looking for today. Let's get it. I'm going to have to play that ball off the field first, and now we'll make the throw in. It's to Astley to start this one. We'll give it to Koike, who can try and get on the inside here, and he is carrying the ball well to the inside. We'll give the ball off to Hamilton. Now with Coyle in some space, takes the shot, and it's not the best of efforts. Melbourne is the man on the ball. It's with Guest trying to defend. Good block again by Boba Fernandez, and now it's with Field, who we know can outpace most of the players in this league, and he's done it again. He's through into the box. We'll cut it back. It's now with, I think that's the new man, unless that's McCowart. We are now 1-0 up. I think it might be McCowart, actually. I don't know. I didn't see the name. I'm not sure who's just bagged us that goal, but a nice cut back there from Field. It went past Jackson, which I was a little bit annoyed about, but it ended up arriving. Yeah, it must be McCowart, because I'm pretty sure number 28 is our new Cam, but it's worked out perfectly, and McCowart with a very nice finish into that bottom corner, in fact. Corner for Morecambe to try and get themselves back level. It's whipped into the box, and it's cleared. Just right, can we get something going here? Not by the looks of it at the moment. The boy is into the box. Coyle has done well to shield him away from goal. McCowart can play a ball off to Koike, who I know for a fact has good pace to come forward here, and he has done so. He's blitzed one man. He can play a ball into the box, and he has done so to Caden Jackson, whose diving header gets saved by the keeper. Somehow this man just cannot score at the moment. Right, McCowart to whip a ball into the centre this time. It's a good cross. Field comes across and it's headed onto the bar. Our right midfielder, acting like a centre forward there, comes across goal, headers it, and it's just over the top. That was so close. That could have been an amazing header. Right, McCowart. I'm going to whip it into the area, I think, because I don't see the point in me going for an effort goal here. So I'm going to try and play the ball into the box. And Field has just, I think that was Field again, it was indeed, who has just gone in for an overhead kick, and he's not put that too far wide, to be fair. Caden trying to come to intercept that ball, but couldn't quite do so. But right now, Field in this game today is feeling clearly quite fruity, because he's been going for a couple of decent efforts at goal right now, and Coyle has some space to take an effort at goal, who's put it wide of the post. We'll lay it off to Koike. That was not a good pass at all by Macau. It tried to be a bit fancy and it didn't work out. Where is the man coming forward? Dinks it into the centre. Astley has not got the pace to keep up with Phillips, but we've managed to get away with it. It's going to be played into the centre or not. We'll try and keep a defensive line, and the shot is over the bar. Oh, it's deflected apparently. Right, corner for Morecambe. We'll get that one clear, and they have another chance, and it's a good effort in the end. But that is also half time. We've gone in at 1-0 up this time instead of 1-0 down. Macau bagging himself his first goal for the club. Very well done to him. But there have been a couple of areas where we have still looked a bit shaky defensively, but most of this first half we have looked quite decent coming forward. We've had a lot of the ball. Corner again for Morecambe to start the half the same way we ended the first, and that header was blocked off the line, and somehow he's beaten Hamilton on this right hand side of ours. It's played into Stockton, now it's inside again, and a good interception by Baba Fernandez. It's now inside again. We'll play it off nicely. It's Yarmouk. Oh, very well done there from our new cam. We probably could have played that to Field, but he's going to keep going, and it's not the worst of efforts at goal. And okay, that's not really worked out, but he's managed to get the ball back anyway, has guessed. Hamilton can give it back to him. There's just not a lot of space on the ball at the moment, so if we have to try and keep it to create ourselves a little bit of space, that's what we'll have to do. Astley with a nice pass back to Guest. Has some space this time. Lays it back to Hamilton. Jackson was asking for the ball. There's no way that ball would have found him. But Guest has some space. He switches the play. It's to Macau again, but he's put the ball over the bar. Right, Hamilton is the man standing over it. But the question is, are we going to be able to play a decent enough shot? We'll go with this, see what ends up happening. Why not? Go for it, son. Banging effort. And it's in. Somehow, we have managed to put that into the back of the net. Hamilton is the man that has done it. We conceded a free kick at the end, at the start of the first game of the episode, and now we've just scored our first free kick on FIFA 23. A banging effort here from Hamilton. As you can see, bends it round the corner, and the keeper gets a touch to it, but only manages to turn it into the back of his own net. It wasn't the best of efforts at free kick that I've ever seen, but it's into the back of the net. I couldn't care less. Now Savin has been played the ball by Guest. Astley can play the ball to Baba Fernandez to cut that striker out of the game. That's nicely taken back by Hamilton after a poor touch from the man. It's over the top to Yarmouk. Plays it into the box, and Poli is the man. He's just come back onto the field, and of course it would be that man to bag us another goal to make it 3-0 now against Morecambe away from home. Who else? Who else would you expect to put that third goal into the back of the net? Yarmouk gets himself an assist for his debut as well. A nice little ball there from Hamilton. Beautiful ball into the box. It's a poor clearance in the end, or attempted clearance by the centre-back in Delaney. And a nice little easy tapping by the Italian stallion to get us 3-0 up. Let's go. No, it's not, and it's gone back out again. But that is now full time, and a 3-0 win to basically cancel out the goal difference of that last loss that was 3-0 in the start of this episode. Poli, Macau and Hamilton all bagging the 3 goals. Hamilton with our first free kick of the game of FIFA 23, managing to bag that. Very nicely done. Macau banging his first goal for the club. And then Poli just doing what he does best and bagging another goal. Come on, as striker, I think only like a couple of minutes earlier, that was his first touch on the ball, and he managed to put it in the into the back of the net. Literally, the only touch he had this game was that goal. And that just shows the kind of man he is. But a bit more of an impact sub than a regular starter now, being as Yarmouk gave him the assist for that goal as well. I don't know who Field bagged the assist for the first goal, and then obviously no assist really for the Hamilton one. But yeah, 3-0, let's go. Right then, post-match interview. They have asked, can we move forward now? I reckon we can, but at the end of the day, you never know. A surprise victory for you. How did you manage it? It was a good day for us today. Absolutely smashed it. The boys killed it today. And then finally, you really turned things around. How? It's always about hard work. Exactly. That is exactly the reason. Right, so now we have ourselves a transfer offer for Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee. I don't really want to get rid of him because he is only 22 at 64 overall, so I'm going to reject that offer. And we have 5 player chats to go along with that. We have Adu. He's glad that he's thinking about that I'm thinking about loaning him out. Same with this man. So yeah, he's going out on loan. He should be going out on loan. And I'm feeling 100% fit again, boss. I expected to be playing more often. I just need to get match sharpness now. Yes, but the thing is, Guest is killing it. So I don't really want to be taking him out of the game for putting you in. And then McConville is, thanks for giving me a run of games, is a lot happier. I don't really care, to be honest. Right then, boys. So we're going to go in for a youngster off of the free transfer list. We have ourselves a 17-year-old right wing back, but he has good shooting, dribbling and ball control stats. So I'm thinking if I sign him and change his position to either a winger or a striker, he could be quite a decent player for us. I'm going to go with 1,000 and then let's go 3,000 on the signing on bonus, I guess. See what they're saying. And they've accepted it. Perfect. Right, let's see what we're getting for Elec as our rating. We got an A and not good enough apparently. He's 54 overall, but I reckon if I change him to a striker, he could be quite a decent player at striker. And I'm going to go in for this youngster as well, just because he's from Northern Ireland. He's 18 years old. I might as well get him in and just see what's cracking at the end of the day. It's not going to make too much of a difference from me, so let's see what we can offer. We'll offer him 1,000 as well with 2,000 signing on bonus. I don't know, and they've accepted that. Perfect. And finally, we're going to go for this man. Okay, this man wants a crucial first team player. He's 18 years old as a keeper. 2-year deal he wants. Going to accept that for a release clause. And then we're going to try give him 2,000 there and 4,000 there and see what's cracking. They've accepted it, so I don't know what overall this man's going to be, but yeah. And here we go. We're going to actually see together what he is actually going to be overall wise. A 73 overall. Okay then. Right, so what I'm going to do here is loan him out because I don't want to get rid of Savin at the moment. I want him still playing. I don't want to be just cutting him out straight away. So I'm going to send him out on loan and then hopefully, yeah, he will be a good player for us in a season or so. Right, so I'm going to go in with a loan offer for the last little bit of today's episode. Just because this man, Harry Leonard, is a player that I've been really wanting, but I ain't going to afford his price, which is about 900,000. If I get him in on a loan and then maybe try and extend the loan afterwards, that would be perfect for us. But not a chance am I doing that as a wage cut. Hell no. Not a chance am I even putting it that high. Bro, it's not happening that high. And they're not ready. That's fine because that is stupid. So what I'm going to do instead is go in for this man from a centre mid, shall I say, from Arsenal. So let's see what he's saying. Catalin Sirjan, I think his name is. 50% of his... Oh my god, he has such expensive wages. I'll go with 25%, because there's not a chance I'm paying for more than that. I'll go 30, but yeah, I don't see me getting to a deal here, because I cannot afford to be paying that man his wages so high. Hell no. Right, so my last chance at getting in a loan is this man here, Gayabi. I'm going to try and get him in on a 40% wage. I don't know, I'll probably have to pay about 50, I should assume, for this man, which I don't mind doing. And then the transfer sum afterward, I didn't mean to do that, never mind. Remove the sell-on clause, propose no offer of 450,000. I don't know what's cracking with that. Okay, that's fine, I understand that, but that means I ain't going to be able to go back in for him again though. In fact, this is going to be my last one, and it is the young brother of Joby Bellingham. So I'm going to go in for, okay, he wants a short-term deal, that's fine. Then I'm going to go 40% of the wages. They want 80. That's fine. It's only £480 anyway. I'm going to try and bring them down a little bit. And they've accepted that. So, lastly, propose no. I'm going to go, you know what, I'll just accept that and remove the sell-on clause. They want 550 now. Right, that's fine. I'll accept it. Right, so now we have an offer for Ethan Hamilton for 1.4 million. Not a chance I'm going to accept that either, because he is one of my main men at the back. And here you see that Joby Bellingham, the young brother of Jude, is into the club. And that's where we're going to end today's episode, boys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. At the end of this episode, we are still in 22nd, as you can see here. But we're only 3 points off of Lincoln now, so we're not too far away. We're 5 points off of Cheltenham and 10 points off of our next opponent in Port Vale as well. In the next episode, we will have the end of the transfer window. As you can see here, we'll have transfer deadline day. We'll have a game against Port Vale and a game against Shrewsbury as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.